Grand Rising. I have my help today, guys. So yeah, out here with Miss Ayana. We were swinging just now and phone got interrupted. But it's about her today. So today, as she plays, I'm just gonna let y'all know that how important it is to spend time with your children, to enjoy yourselves, and continuously let them live out their best life. She's playing right now, y'all. So this isn't her birthday clothes, but this is something that we're just allowing her to do. It's unorthodox. We canceled all the therapies for our kids so we can go on vacation this week. It's important. Listen, y'all, take time. I can't tell y'all to do something that we don't practice ourselves. And, this whole election got everybody in the uproar. I posted a video of this gentleman that was actually saying pretty much how he's sick of it on both sides of the aisle, and he is a representative. I think his name is Representative Mike, and he's in the House. But just want to tell y'all, just really check him out. But on another note, y'all, shout out to all our clergy members, teachers, pastors, evangelists, apostles, prophets, whatever your title you want to go by. As long as you're doing the will of God, no matter how we feel about it, it's a glorious time for you to be able to be recognized. And we give all honor and glory to the Most High, to God, and remember to hold your heads high, because you too belong to the Most High. And I just want to say that to y'all because it's very important that we take time out. So giving honor to, first off, our pastor that we reside under, our Bishop Rosie O'Neill, and I want to, Conania. I want to also give it to our founders, Sonia Fisher, Pastor Sonia Fisher, and Bishop Muzan, and then the pastors who ordained us, Pastor Mike. We appreciate you. And then our bishop, who we have as well over Soldiers of the Cross. And then, of course, to all of the residing people that oversee us, Pastor Trev right now, and his wife, Conania. We're learning everyone. But I just want to give a shout out to everybody who took time to speak to us, talk to us, and just care about us, and even the team leads who check in on us. And it's very important, y'all. And I want to give a shout out also to everyone who's helped us with our children. Horace and I, if y'all know us, we keep our kids on lock and key. But I want to give a shout out specifically to Corey for being there when we didn't, have it right. I want to shout out to, Cy and Alex for being there, for the times that we, needed y'all. And honestly, those are my confidants. That's real. I want to also shout out to, I'm sorry. There's so many people, y'all. So forgive me. I'm not trying to do that. But I also want to give a shout out to Q and Kendra, who actually used to take the kids and just come get them for no reason, just to take them to the park, just take them to breathe, take them to Dinosaur World, whatever it is, and just caring about them. And listen, you guys can see so many on the photo. Thank you about all of our customers. I want to thank you to Celeste and Jarvis, the godparents, to Ayana. I want to thank you to even Ursula, even though we're not talking anymore. I just appreciate what she used to do for Ezra and Nehemiah. And just, give a shout out to everyone. Shout out to Jordan for being the godfather of Ezra. I appreciate him. Horace's childhood friend. They actually found out they're cousins. I also want to, just thank our siblings. My sister Stacy, who's been there. My sister Tip, who's been there. Want to give a shout out to Ariel for praying for us all the time. Our sisters, Deasia for playing with the kids, loving on the kids. Khadijah, my sister Marie, my brother Uncle Pootie, they call him. He's always been there for them. And just shout out to my brother Ron for checking in. Y'all who know, his situation. And pray for him, y'all, as well. Trying to send him to AMU camp. So that's really like a high maximized thing. Just that God will touch him, let him be obedient, and continue to do the will of God, while he's incarcerated. But I also want to give a shout out to the grandparents. My mother-in-law. I really love that lady, boy. We done been through it. Everybody who know. Yeah, but that's my baby. want to give a shout out to Tammy Birch, Gary Birch, my father-in-law. My husband was blessed to have 2 fathers, Horace Lee Cadia Jr. and also the second. And then he was also able to have Gary Birch, his stepdad, but we don't look at him like that. We look at him as a dad. And we just want to say thank y'all. I just, when I posted the video today, I really got in my feelings about my kids, because each one of them I went through something, with them. Like when Ezra was born, they told me that I could lose Ezra because we were being lied on. We actually got arrested behind some pastors. Me personally, I was very transparent. I would name them, I'd tell you what happened, but I just let it go. Shout out to Pastor Philip Mitchell for letting us know that about just letting it go. 2819 is his church. And shout out to Bishop Rosie O'Neill, our bishop, because she basically told us some things you just gotta just let go, and you just doing this to be attitudes, and basically like just giving them the mercy, not that they deserve, but the fact that God forgave us, paid it for us. So why wouldn't we do it for somebody else? And the story that they gave was about the servant that owed, he's the wicked servant, he owed so much money to the king, and back in the day, like if you didn't pay the king, then you basically could be, sold into slavery, beheaded, whatever they wanted to do to you. And he was forgiven, but he went to his servant that owed him way less, and didn't forgive him, and then got back to the king, and the king threw him in prison for the rest of his life. So it was either that or he killed him. Y'all check that one for me. But that was basically what it was, and it was just one of them things. So when you think about it, I look at it as like Pastor Philip Mitchell said in 2019. He said you gotta look at it like Jesus. Like Jesus paid the toll for our sin, but was it enough for y'all? And yeah, it was enough. So I want to say, with Ezra went through that. They told me I could leave because I was stressing really, really bad, pressure going up and down. And Ezra I had a miscarriage before Ezra when me and Horace first got married in 2013. We got married in 2012. But 2013 we had a miscarriage, and then we had Ezra born in 2014. So they told me I was too big, I wouldn't get pregnant, blah, 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 blah. But my husband said the devil is a lie. And, we had Ezra. Then after that, I went and got the next one on the birth control. Now, this ain't no disrespect to anybody who uses birth control. That's on you. But for me, it ain't God's will for me. And with him, I kept getting warnings. Shout out to Tip for telling me, you should take it out, and my husband and everything. So I took it out, and then we had Nehemiah. And Nehemiah's placenta was completely dry when he was born. Everybody said, oh, that's normal. Not really, because like I went through it with him, and then, I blame myself, but, he came out with autism, and stuff like that. And I gave him the hepatitis B shot, and, my baby was swole for a few days. Now, that's the ones that mandate for you to get outside before they leave the hospital. It's the hepatitis B and potassium K. So all my kids get that, but other than that, I'm an anti-vaxxer. But with that being said, when I had Ayana 4 days, labor, never say that, and I can't, it was true. And a midwife almost killed me because of that, and that was pretty difficult. And with Nehemiah, I went through multiple midwives as well, but I have forgiven them all, and my babies are here. And with Inori, they kept trying me different blood pressure medicines and everything. God told me that Inori would not be born in Florida, so I needed to leave. And then a lot of people didn't know that, so I'm opening up about that. But yes, so we left and we came, here. And when we came to North Carolina, Inori was born, but we went to South Carolina and stopped there, and it was a lot, y'all. But a lot of blood pressure medicines, a lot of trauma, and it was deep. But I'm grateful for my kids. Today is my daughter's birthday, yeah. So let's just use the last few seconds to just be grateful for what God has done. And I always pray for y'all. Today is I'm coming to y'all for some prayer today too, and just be grateful, because I'm very emotional about my babies. And Yana, looking at the time and the date of everything, yeah, y'all, I love y'all. Enjoy y'all day.